Welcome to Loup TV. I'm your host, Gene Munster, special edition of Loup TV. Normally we would call this the toy department. Today we'll call this the garage because I am in fact in my garage for something we don't do very often, which is a product review. Before we jump into the special product guest, a little bit of background. I have been following the electric bike trend for many years, have owned at last count at some point 4 electric bikes. I feel like I know a little bit about this space. When I saw the insight that Civilized Cycles had on electric bikes, I couldn't help but give it a try. And that's why I am here to introduce the version 1 of Civilized Bike. I'm going to pan down on the camera here and kind of walk through what is special about this bike. So it's typical to most electric bikes. We'll start with the things that are common. It has a pedal assist and a throttle. Its top speed is right around 20 miles an hour, and it goes for about 35 miles on a typical charge. That's all normal. What is unique about this is the first time I've ridden an electric bike where I feel like it's a true alternative to a car. It could be your second car. And the reason is the ride. It starts with that. And they have patented some dynamic suspension, which basically factors into your weight and adjusts an air shock in the back here for your weight. So when you get on the bike, you push a button, the bike will go down, and then it resets itself based on the weight. In my case, 165 pounds. The reason why this is unique as a second car alternative is sometimes you'll be with other people and you'll have other things that you'll be carrying, including people. So let's start with the people side of it. There's a second seat here for an extra rider with some stable foot pegs. There's a handle on the back here so you can navigate the extra weight of the back quite easily. These are saddlebags, side saddlebags on each side that pop open and give you an option to put 50 pounds in each of them for groceries and anything else you might want to carry around. But as you add this extra weight, you readjust the suspension. And what I found in riding it for the past month is it is delightful. When you go over bumps, it surprises you at first. You just kind of smile when you go over it because it does feel like more of a car ride than a bumpy, more rigid bike ride. Other couple of quick features that I think are fun is that the brakes light up similar. When you hit the brakes, it lights up similar in the back to a car, has that red light. And then up here, we have blinkers on each side of the bike. So overall, they've got an insight, I think, around the suspension. I hope that they take this to other bike makers, is that maybe they can license some of this because it is just a better way to move around. I've kind of maybe in some ways buried the lead around price. It is expensive. It's $5,500 is where they're retailing at. Just started selling them. That may sound, and it is a big number undoubtedly for a bike. For those who maybe have been following electric bikes more, there are many electric bikes kind of in that $5,000 plus range, sometimes up to $10,000, $12,000. But I think this is kind of the start of the high end. And I would just put it that it's version 1, but they really did a wonderful job of thinking about fit and finish and really creating an alternative to a car. Spoiler alert, I live in Minnesota. It gets cold here in the winter. I look forward to riding this probably through October and then giving it a rest for a few months. But I appreciate what they're trying to do with a better ride here. On behalf of the Civilized Cycle and the air suspension, I'm Gene Munster for Loup TV, and bye for now.